Gemini, hi. So this is going to be a reading for February 22nd through the 28th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check it out in the description box below if you want. That's the limit. That's the limit. He's learning. Okay, the overall energy for the reading, the Queen of Pentacles. This is the energy of, you know, those people that take care not only of themselves but everybody in their environment, and you know, that reaching out to help people, to help whatever, because it's like you're putting up a lot of energy and love into yourself, that it's like at some point you feel this urge to spread it around, to share it with people. So it's that kind of an energy that's coming to play here for you. In the recent past, you get the Tower, the Emperor, the Empress. Cool. Well, not so cool because the Tower is there. But definitely a connection here. Definitely a powerful one at that. And something happened here, which I have no idea what it is. The Tower could go either way. And it's, even though at times it may come in as, oh my God, this is nasty, this feels like crap and all of that, the end result of it is just a change. And change is always good, even though it feels like crap sometimes. So I don't know exactly what happened there, but definitely a powerful connection here you have still with someone, at least energetically, but we'll see. In the current situation, you get the Six of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Page of Pentacles. All right, there's some sort of conflict surrounding you, and you're done with that crap. You're like, I'm out. I'm not part of this. And I feel like through this not participating in this, you're learning a lot of things. You know, I don't know if this is people arguing about who knows what and you don't want to be part of it, or people even gossiping, like not agreeing with some things that you're doing, and you know, yada yada yada, and you're like, okay, no. Cool energy here though on your part. In the immediate future, you get the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands. Very difficult energy is coming into play here for some reason, which is kind of threatening, I would say. Something is happening that you might feel like it's taken away from what you've created for yourself. Now, it might show up like that, this energy, but it's more of a matter of how you perceive it. Are you going to let it take away from your power, from what you've created? You know, because yeah, things can happen that are going to take something from us, but how much are we giving, basically? Because you're standing up there pretty strong here in the middle of these very difficult energies, challenging energies that are popping up, which again, we always can have those coming in for us. How much do we give to them? But let's clarify. Let's see what's up here. Let me clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Let's see. Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Five of Pentacles. All right. See, you are, again, this Queen of Pentacles is kind of like that nurturing energy that you're trying to include others into, and I do see you taking action towards us. So let's say, for like an example, you're, I don't know, you're deciding to help with one of the tornadoes that just took place, or whatever the case, you know, like volunteer to help people out, and something like to that extent. Let's just put it out there as an example, and then you do it, and then you're like, okay, I helped somebody, and it feels great, and you know, they have this, they have the other, everything's perfect. But then once you achieve that, there's a sense of you pulling back, like, okay, I'm not gonna do it anymore. And it's out of your own fear that maybe you didn't help them, maybe, you know, your contribution didn't, whatever. And it's coming from you in this situation, because whatever you do, whatever energy you put out there, it is going to be received by another energy. So it's not like you're not helping or whatever it is we're like to, it's just exchange of energy. Whatever label we put on it, that's, you know, but it's welcomed, it's received. And then if your fear steps in to tell you it wasn't enough, or I didn't do much, or those things talk more about your self-worth rather than the action that you did, you know? So I feel like that might be coming into play when you achieve something and you're doing something, and then at the end of it, you're not going to continue doing it because you tell yourself things that may not even relate to the action itself. Let me clarify that Tower in the recent past. I gotta go there. I gotta see what's up. The Magician, the Ten of Pentacles, the Strength card. All right, so I see you manifesting something beautiful here, something long-term, right? So that might be the Tower situation stepping in, telling me that maybe it didn't turn out as long-term as you may have wanted it. You know, a commitment, a connection with somebody, a sharing of life, sharing of everything, basically, with another person. Let me clarify the Emperor. In the recent past. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. All right, so I see this as being you, through this connection, getting into this place of the Queen of Pentacles again. You know, that very giving, very action-oriented person to create things, the creator of things, basically. Very empowered. So I don't know what happened here. Good, bad, doesn't even matter. It brought in something to the, it brought something to the surface for you. This situation. Let me clarify the Empress. In the recent past. The Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Chariot. All right, this person is carrying a lot of independent kind of energy. And when people carry that energy, sometimes it doesn't translate that well on the surface, to the point of you might consider them commitment-phobes, you might consider them scared of trying things out and see where things lead and all of that. There's a sense of, sometimes there's a sense of hanging on too tight to someone's freedom or independence, where you feel like if you do get into some sort of a commitment with somebody, that's going to take that away from you. Again, it comes to how much power are you giving out of that energy, you know? Because nobody can take away your freedom or your anything, basically, unless you give it away. So people kind of have a little bit of hard time interpreting that energy in the correct manner, and they end up running away, which I feel like that might have happened here. Let me see the Six of Swords in the current situation. Queen of Swords, the Sun, the Four of Pentacles. Very determined to create your own happiness. And this is, again, an energy of if there's anybody around you that you feel is going to drag you down and not on your path towards your happiness, they're not going to be welcomed on this boat. You know? Not on my boat. If you bring in conflict, if you bring in anything other than the energy that I'm carrying in this boat, out of my boat, basically. Let's clarify the Five of Wands. So there might be some shedding here of energies, people that, you know, carry some other frequency. Not welcome in Gemini's boat. For the Five of Wands, you get the Page of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the Three of Swords. Yeah. It comes with difficulty. It comes with learning, with healing on your part. You know, what serves you, what doesn't, basically. What are you getting into that boat? What are you leaving out of that boat? And some situations that you leave out are going to be painful. But there's a learning process through it. And again, it goes back to your power, to your decision on what you're going to give, what you're not going to give. Let's clarify the Page of Pentacles in the current situation. Page of Wands, Seven of Swords, the Devil. All right. There is a person here in your life. Now, I'm not sure if this is tied up to love necessarily. It might not be. I do see them as showing up very passionate, you know, maybe playful. I don't see you necessarily interested in sharing your energy with this person. There could be something that you may think is toxic here or not healthy for you or whatever the case. I would say to this, make sure that's the case and not your interpretation of it. That the situation is indeed. Because for some reason, the fact that you're walking away from this and not interested in this seems more toxic than if you would consider this. Now, don't go there and be like, no, you stay in my life because Ali said so. That's just a matter of you kind of discerning through, is this person really showing up like this, where I'm feeling that they're not good for me? Or am I perceiving it that way? Is it my projection? Is it my something that they're bringing out for me? You know? Let me do the Nine of Pentacles in the immediate future. No, actually, that was in the middle. Why did they switch? Let me do the Nine of Pentacles first, and then we'll go to the others. Four of Cups, Eight of Cups, King of Wands. So you might be basing your self-worth and your own stability within yourself onto another person. You might be attaching the responsibility of your own happiness onto someone else's shoulders. If they show up in your life, all of a sudden you're happy, you're good, everything's working great. It's like, oh my God, the best life I've ever had. The minute they're gone, it's like, ugh. You know? And I don't know if it's that, this sense of strength within yourself. This whole reading kind of points out to the same kind of energy of you trying to discern how much power are you going to give to the energies that keep on showing up for you. Because it's being presented from all sorts of angles here, where energies are coming and you're deciding to give this much to this much to this, none at all to that, and so on and so forth. And is it based on what? You know, based on your fear of that thing, that thing, that thing. Or what exactly is it based on? You know, your discernment in this case. Because this clearly shows up as your happiness depends on somebody else. Somebody else's presence or non-presence here. Let me see the Ten of Wands in the immediate future. Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Pentacles, Five of Wands. There you go. Starting to fight with yourself. In the sense of it feels hard. It feels very difficult to get into this self-empowerment, right? And to not depend on others or on exterior circumstances to get into that. Because that's self. That's you. You don't have to depend on something outside of you to get there. That's you and you. And there you are, you and you, starting to really kind of go at it. How do I do it? How do I exclude everything else or not make everything else responsible for my own happiness? And I see you starting to work on this aspect and trying to figure it out for yourself. You agree, right? That's why you woke up with a stretch. Okay. Let's see what the universe has for you. Four of Wands, Seven of Cups, King of Swords. All right. There are some choices here popping up in regards to a commitment. If you feel like you don't know what to choose, what to do, what kind of path you should take, or what kind of choices to make in regards to this, don't think like that, because I feel like you do know. Just when more and more options pop up, you may feel like, oh my God, I don't know what to choose. There's too many options. What do I do? What do I do? You do know. Try not to get lost into all of these details. Just go with your gut, go with your instinct, whatever it is. The commitment is here already from what I can see, but there are some choices in regards to this specific commitment that you're going to need to be making. And again, I do see you having the knowledge and the determination to make those decisions. At times you may feel like you're lost, but you're not. And that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.